Okay, we're gonna go with what we have. And I'll check attendance again around the 15-minute mark for people that are coming late. Single page. Okay. All right. So it looks like everything is working so far. Let me see as far as announcements go. Let me see. So we are in the home stretch, guys. Like we're pretty much there, right? So we have this week. This week we'll be working on the last of the new material, right? So we're working on section 6.4, further topics in algebra, namely solving systems of equations in two variables, right? So we'll go through as much of the lecture today. Keep in mind, we'll do what we can together, but all the stuff that I'm saying today in the presentation is already recorded and it's available. So hopefully you guys have been making use of that. And then on Wednesday, we'll go through as many homework questions as we can, like we've been doing every week. So that's this week is section 6.4. Then next week on Monday, we'll start the review for the final. So I think we're gonna have we're only gonna meet 3 more times after this week, right? So with each of those remaining sessions, each day we'll take time to review each exam. We've had a total of 3 exams, right? So then like next Monday, we'll spend all the time focused on exam 1. Then that Wednesday, more than likely won't meet. That'll be the holiday, that Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So you enjoy your Thanksgiving break. And then we come back and then we meet 2 more times, that Monday and that Wednesday. That Wednesday, November 30th, each day again, we're working on an exam. November 30th should be the last day of class, right? So we already don't meet on Thursdays and Fridays, but that Thursday and Friday, December 1st and 2nd should be your reading period. So you shouldn't be meeting in any of your courses. And then I think I scheduled for you all's final exam to become available on that Sunday, December 4th at 11:11 a.m. And it's due that Friday, December 9th at 11:59 p.m., right? So that December 9th, that's that hard deadline for all of our assignments. So, now is a good time to get as much stuff in order on Pearson as possible. If you're going back and like redoing assignments to improve your overall grade, I would recommend, or may I encourage you to prioritize your old exams, as they count for nearly 80% of your overall grade, right? You want to target those first. That's where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. The last thing I would prioritize is the old homework. That homework is going to be a lot of work for little points. You're not really going to see your grade move if you go back and do all that homework. The homework is really there to like prepare you for the final. Come here, come on, right here, come here, lay down. I need you to relax. I know somebody's coming through the door, but you got to chill. Yeah, the homework is going to be a lot of work for little to no points. That's really just there to prepare you for your exams. So we talked about the hard deadline. I think that's the main thing. Go back. You definitely want to prioritize your old exams. You can even we can work on it during class. Like I said, this week we're going to be doing new material. This is the last of the new material. And you can if you have questions, you can always just stop me, because the real intent is for class time to be office hours. I just personally fill it with lectures and homework, just so that we're not scrambling for something to do. We already have things available. But if you guys have questions, we can work on other things. You can even pull up your exam if you're stuck on the question. Say, hey, Mr. Pfeiffer, I'm stuck on this one. Can we work on it together? Sure. We do it right then and there. Let me see if there's anything else. I can't think of anything else that's pertinent. Again, if you have questions, my recommendation is to unmute yourself to get my attention. You can type in the chat, but that's more of a delayed response. It takes me a little bit longer to get those notifications. I don't get notifications from the chat. I'm gonna put you down. I need you to go back to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. just go lay down somewhere. If she hear any noise, she acts like a maniac. I've been watching Caesar Milan. He's so interesting. He truly is a dog whisperer. That show is really interesting. It's a lot of fun on Disney Channel. Especially since I have a dog. I just thought, well, maybe he might say something that I could use. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so let's take some time to get through as much of this section together as we can. And again, there is a recording of all the stuff that I'm going to say is already available. I'm just doing this to kind of fill the dead air. So with section 6.4, again, this section focuses on systems of equations in two variables. And so one, we like to verify solution. Some objectives are that we like to verify a solution to a system of equations. Two, solve a system of equations by the graphical method. Three, solve a system of equations by the substitution method. Four, we like to solve a system of equations by the elimination method. And five, we like to solve applied problems by solving systems of equations, okay? So we have some, and I'll check attendance again around the 15-minute mark for anybody that's coming late. So we have some definitions. A set of equations with common variables is called a system of equations. If each equation is linear, then it is a system of linear equations or a linear system of equations. If at least one equation is nonlinear, then it's called a nonlinear system of equations. And here's a system of two linear equations and two variables, right? So when we have the system of equations, every time we have an unknown, we need an equation. So in this example that you see, we have two unknowns, namely x and y. So we have two equations. So again, every time we have an unknown, we need an equations in order to solve, okay? A few more definitions. A system of equations is sometimes referred to as a set of simultaneous equations. A solution of a system of equations in two variables x and y is an ordered pair of numbers a and b, such that when x is replaced by a and y is replaced by b, all resulting equations in the system are true. The solution set of a system of equations is the set of all solutions of a system. Okay. So in this example, we're asked to verify that the order pair 3, 1 is the solution to the system of linear equations, right? So basically, like when we replace x with 3 and y with 1, it should make both equations true. Okay, so if we replace x with 3 and y with 1, that's going to be what? 6 minus 1 is 5. That confirms the first equation. And then 3 plus 2 times 1 is 3 plus 2, which is also 5. And that confirms the second equation, right? So because the ordered pair 3, 1 makes both equations true, then we say that the ordered pair 3, 1 is a solution to the system of equations, okay? And here's a typed version of what we just did. Okay, in this example, we're asked to solve the system of equations by the graphical method, right? So they're asking us to create a graph. So let me start by getting some graph paper. If I can get this to behave properly. This one. Okay, we don't really need that much, but let's go to about here. Okay. All right. So let's work about there. Okay, let's put the origin about here. Okay, are you tripping? Okay, let's try this again. Let's undo. Come on. All right, let's try this again. So let's put the origin about here. That's good. Okay. Let me see. So let's do the first equation in purple. So we're going to graph both of these. Notice that the highest exponent on any variable is a 1. So these are both lines. So I'm going to write both of these in terms of y and then graph the lines. So if we solve for y in the first one, I'm going to do the first one in purple. We're going to get y equals 2x minus 4. Okay. And I'll do the second one. Let's do orange. If we solve for y, we're going to get y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 4. Okay. So then let's see, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is good. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good there. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good like that. So this will be our positive x direction. This will be our positive y. We went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the origin. Negative. These are negatives. Okay. All right. And as soon as I finish this one, I'll check attendance again. So if we graph the purple, it says that y-intercept is -4. So we're going to put a point at -4. And then the slope is 2. So we go up 2 and over 1. Right. Up 2 and over 1. And then basically connect it with a straight edge. Like that. All right. So that's the purple one. Okay. And then the orange one, the y-intercept is 4. Okay. And the slope is a -2/3. So that means we go down 2 and over 3 is here. Down 2 and over 3 is here. It's about here. And we connect it with the straight edge. Okay. All right. So notice that these two graphs cross at the ordered pair. Let's do the solution in green. These two cross at the ordered pair, looks like 3, 2. Okay. So then our claim is that the solution to the system is 3, 2. So then let's verify this. Let's copy. Okay. So let's see. From the first one, when x is 3 and y is 2. So then we have 2 times 3 minus 2. That's going to be 6 minus 2, which is 4. That one checks out. Okay. And then 2 times 3 plus 3 times 2. 6 plus 6 is 12. And that checks out as well. Right. So then we've confirmed that the order pair 3, 2 makes both equations true. Okay, let me check on you guys in Zoom. Okay. Let's see, so it's this one. No, he was here. This one. And this one. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. All right. So, again, to solve this system of equations, we basically just graphed each line where they cross was the solution to the system. And then we verified that this ordered pair where they cross actually works in both equations, right? And so it checked out. Okay. And then here's a type version of what we experienced. Okay. Okay. So then we have a few more definitions that we need to go through. Let's see. So we have a solution of system of equations. So it says the solution set of a system of 2 linear equations and 2 variables can be classified in one of the following ways. So first we have where we have one solution like what we just experienced. The system is consistent and the equations are said to be independent, right? So when we have one solution, we say the system is consistent and the equations are independent. So then next we have an example where there's no solution. The lines are parallel, which means they never cross. So then we say that this system is inconsistent. This system is inconsistent. No solution. And then the last way it might appear is where we have infinitely many solutions. where the lines coincide. So the system is said to be consistent and the equations are said to be dependent. Usually this appears as one equation is a multiple of the other, okay? So that's how that appears. Okay. All right. So, all right. So in this example, we're asked to do the substitution method. Let me give myself some space. Now, it usually goes on the fritz here. Let's see. Yeah, it still seems like it's kind of going on the fritz. So what I have to do is like, I don't know, just kind of keep messing with it until it works properly, to be honest. Let me stop the share real quick. That's fine. My dog is in there chowing down. All right, let me see if it allows me to add a page now. Oh, he's still doing the thing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it's so temperamental. It's just that's just how it is until I can figure out why it's behaving that way. And back out. Come on. Reboot it again. Yeah, this thing's irritated. Let's see if it works now. Add a page. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe nice to be honest. Let me see you guys there. Come on. That's not okay. I gotta restart my device. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Like, I don't know. My device is just totally acting up. Mr. Green Mac, are you there? Are the early oxen free?
Yes, I'm here.
Right. So since it's just you and me, did you want to like did you have questions from like the homework or anything?
No, because I'm still struggling. We still have to get money to get into the piercing.
Okay. Have you well, but there's a couple of things there. Part of me wants to be like, hopefully you've been practicing the whole while, right? Because I
Mhm.
can't go back. We can't go back as far as time is concerned.
Yeah.
Um, let me look at something really quickly. Like, okay, let me just look at something. Give me just a moment.
All right.
Give me just a moment because you don't want that to get in your way. Let's see. Let's go here. I think I'm going to have to rely on my pre-recorded lecture for this. I don't know. My device is just it's been kind of like in and out. I think it's because of like the update that iOS has done, and I guess that everything is just not all the bugs haven't been worked out. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so I think that's really what's going on with the device because it just started like all of a sudden, and I haven't really done anything different. But um, so hang on, I'm just trying to log in. So what I could possibly do just to get you to finish it's kind of like a Hail Mary. It's a technique that one of my students did in the past. I don't really recommend it for anybody, but it's kind of like a last ditch effort to like anybody that's just trying to get through. You got some paper and pencil ready?
I have to find some. Hold on. Okay, I have the paper and the pen.
Okay, I'm going to stop this